Fight. Fight. Grand rising to each and every one of you who have participated to make sure we retain our claimed democracy. And grand rising to you all, as many of you that is dumbfounded. Grand rising to you all, as many of you that is broken-hearted. And also grand rising to you all who participated in yesterday, 21st of September, gubernatorial election of Edo State. So you guys tried your possible best to make sure you do what you know how to do best. You know, when you have a system that is never made to work, that was always happen. So that's why it is imperative for each and every one of us to always do the needful and support good governance. Please, if you are watching this very broadcast, I'm not seeing your whatever from my screen here. I guess because of the network or something. But through the other devices, I can cite Destiny Omoruyi being our first commenter today. So, at the time you intend to preserve is poet's food already. This kind of situation is bound to happen. Every one of us that is reasonable, we know that we are thoughtfully amalgamated together in 1914 by Frederick Loluga. But what pains me mostly is that a lot of our people did not see all these things as an existing factors that can affect us tomorrow in even our individual life. Imagine election that's already been won, they are manipulating results. Me, I'm not always carried away by the plan A. I have, in whatever thing I'm doing, I have up to plan Z. That's why I have to drive away from home this morning, despite the sleepless night, trying to monitor the election to see, being in consciousness and frequencies of people who intend to also try to make sure in the collation center things were done. But automatically things change automatically. And this one will not make me to praise His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this very morning. Of what he has said before concerning what that man saw it. He foreseen what we are going through today. But most of the time, anytime we see people trying to fight for freedom, either we are exempting ourselves because we become too politically carried away. After all, man, coming in 2020, after we have elected Obaseki and all of that, in November, the person I was supporting, which is the principal of all our freedom today, President Donald J. Trump, when election was run, just the same way our own was run right now, a lot of persons that celebrated and say, concede. God wants you to feel what somebody has sent. Feel. God wants you to feel it. Now, should I say it pains me? I'm not losing anything because I know what is coming. For those of you that have been following my activism, I'm not a career politician. Thank God I'm a patriot. And through this very medium, God wants to also build more patriots. He wants to take a lot of persons from political terrain and make them a patriot. For a country to be good, or for a society to develop, he needs a patriotic mind. The reason why Obaseki was able to achieve the millions of things he achieved, he have already achieved in his 8 years administration, despite a lot of non-college and charlatan does not know about it, because he's a technocrat. Now, if you as a governor, as a technocrat, then you have patriots surrounding you. Then you will have easy governance. You have people that will come out and fight for you. Up till now, some of our people do still know our problems and where this ringing is coming from. Some of our people does not still know our problem and the cause of this very ringing and what they are protecting. They don't know it. Now, it's that time for us to go back to drawing board. Am I going to continue being a politician at my younger age or at my tender age, or I should fight to defend the constitution of which we are being given that one governs us. Now, if they end up rigging it, INEC have already, they finally announced the results, then how we are supposed to get back our mandate? We need to roll up our sleeves. Thank God for Aswin. Let me play the video, what he says so far. So I guess he's not going to concede like a Peter Obi. He's not going to concede. Let's just listen to what Aswin said. This is our principal.
It's happening. There are supposed to have been some collation. Actually, I'm not quite sure what is happening. There are supposed to have been some collation in some of the local governments in Oredo and in Pubaha. All of a sudden, some people came in, threw tear gas, and kind of drove everybody that was there outside the office. They've now insisted that all of those collations should come into the INEC headquarters. The problem was our agents then started telling us that they were not being allowed into INEC headquarters. So my deputy and I came in here to find out why they are not allowing our agents into collation centers. There are too many funny things going on all of a sudden, and there seems to be INEC complicity, police complicity, working together. And this cannot be right for democracy in this country. You know, they're trying to subvert the will of the people of Edo State, and it will not happen. By God's grace, it cannot happen. Edo State people will stand and fight for their rights. All of a sudden, you see all these funny results coming out of Edo North. It doesn't make sense. How do you have the full number of accredited voters or people who took PVCs when you know averagely it's 25% to 28% for a good election of people that turn up for the election out of those that are truly accredited? How? All of a sudden they're having 90%, 100%? And everybody sees this clearly. But we want to subvert democracy in this country by all means. And I don't know why we do this thing to ourselves in this country. The desperation for power by those who have nothing to offer the people of this country is just incredible.
So that is that's that. Our principal have already spoken. We heard him very clearly. So what are we supposed to do right now to get a proactive measure on how we can get back our mandate? If you look at all the charlatans, some of all the charlatans in Edo State today, now what are you happy about? Does that make your life to be more better? Or because you now have gotten the power to oppress your people more? The same people who not say na be una children and one key. Igbo people are not coming. Those ones, they are already fighting for their freedom already. Fulani, they are going to join Fulani. You have been joining Fulani before to kill your people. You have never allowed your people to go to farm. So you have put them in starvation. What are you celebrating? So, Ohangon to many Siwakeka. Me, I'm not bothered. I'm not broken-hearted. I was expecting it to come like this. Now, how did I know it's going to come like this? Let me be frank and sincere with you. For you, my ardent follower and friends and well-wishers. If you look at right up from the onset, the witch hunt they were using the palace collaboration to be doing to their political opponents. That one supposed to give you a clue, each and every one of us a clue, or what we are supposed, or what we are to go through. Then automatically, the IGP of police came and collaborated with the palace. Now, how can you only one person fighting three entities? You are fighting against INEC. You are fighting against police. You are fighting against the palace. All of them fighting you. Then, generally, you are fighting against the federal government. So, Obaseki being able to also at least control his anger, do anything but it to make sure a free and fair election was conducted. I think that man have tried. He have faced humiliation. That's why I pity so many of our leaders who put themselves on the line for them to be humiliated. Not that Obaseki is not a career politician. He's a multi-millionaire before he became a governor, which useless Adamali Oshomole said it that during his tenure, when he was chairman of economic team, he never received salary. The man's life is good. Now, what's he trying to do? Try to come and liberate his people. Also compare him with President Donald J. Trump. So I don't really know why good people always have this calamity before the enemy most of the time. And a lot of persons does not understand what they stand for, or till they now begin to hit hard on you. So many of these women, they are celebrating. Lucky Igbeneghu was an ex-governor. He's still as wretched as a church rat today. Ojegu was an ex-governor. He's still as wretched as a church rat today. Oshomole, useless Oshomole, he was there before he looted the whole money. Did Oshomole look like a human being? It doesn't look like a human being. So what freaks you? You are happy that you want to come and start oppressing your people. You oppress your people. But something bigger than Obaseki is coming. So I don't really know how many of us will glimpse his mind to this very wonderful topic this morning. Whatever the result they bring out. And I want to be passing this one to Aswen team. I don't know whether those ones they also have heard, but I pray they listen. If we come out on a mass, peaceful protest, we can be on the streets for 7 days. This can be reversed. As you are protesting, demand for forensic analysis. All those beavers should be tested. We are not talking about one of useless Peter Obi that considered before the case goes to court, this election can be run. Let every lover of good thing, if you don't want the state to be taken back, accepting you just want your people to suffer. I'm doing what I'm doing right now because I know what is coming for my people. I know the inhuman our people are going to face. I know that our personnel, our civil servant, they will no longer be receiving salary again. I know a lot of institutions Obaseki have built. They are going to collapse it all because they have no brain to manage it. A lot of us is taking it as if it's just a normal politics. It don't lose. No. Earlier, the better for you to speak up right now against this inhuman. Now, I told us before now that Edo State is the habit of the nation. What you are to see, I don't know whether many people watching right now, whether you can still remember vividly of what I told you ahead of time. I can't say me go mark gun medicine because I know that it's not going to be easy. Okay, finally right now, how will a police force of Federal Republic of Nigeria critically, openly, benevolently, zoology, we don't see their hands, their footprint. We are seeing the palace footprint. We are feeling the federal government footprint that they ran this election. What does that tell you? It is better you're on the street now when they finally declare the result. Let's shut down the state peacefully. We can do it. This is the best way. As many people that have gotten their freedom, your freedom is not going to be given to you. It is demanded. Your oppressor will never give freedom to you voluntarily. You have to demand for it. You demand for it. We have to demand it from them. Videos are out there. If we hook them like this, then international body will come to our rescue. Let us not be a coward and stay inside the house and let this thing, they rob us of our right. They are robbing us of our right. We shouldn't take it. Peacefully. They say, no, Gwaluwami wuwu. I saw this idiot. Who could even manage a wife? Una never enter position. Obaseki is still the incumbent governor. Una just sit down there and insult the governor. I don't know why Obaseki supporter never. Yeah, he go call you blow to blow. That's why I do say it here. 95% of Obaseki supporters, they just pile up with him. They don't know how to fight for freedom. When it comes to throwing stone, there is time and season for everything. There is time to cry, a time to laugh, a time to throw stone, a time to gather those stones that be thrown. I doesn't support violence, but once it becomes too much, a lot of people who are failed in life, who don't even have secondary, you are coming to politics. Why did I mention about our past governors? What did they achieve? The word that can happen, they start paying you millions. And this one is also standing as a deterrent to a lot of youth. They put you on the payroll because of politics. If you lose this election, how are you going to live your life? Then God wants every one of us to feel what community I'll be feeling. I've been a patriot in this whole struggle since 2017. I came to a limelight. Whatever fight I'm fighting, I'm not expecting anybody to give me anything in return. I'm not expecting anybody. In this very campaign, I'm speaking a lot of energies to us. And I'll still keep on speaking it because I know what is coming. I know something like this will happen. I know something like this will happen. If we fight for our freedom and we get it real from ourselves, or put it from the ground, we hold it in our hands. I think it's far better than freedom just coming. It's very cheap. At the time freedom become very cheap, it don't go last. Now, this is the time we are supposed to correct every form of shenanigan or they ringing election in that Nigeria. Be that our federal government is bad, they don't want to investigate any of these traditional rulers who do adrenochrome. Rather than they want to still make Edo State at the headquarters of adrenochrome, they want to still make Edo State at the headquarters of child trafficking. That is why today they are interested. Tinubu said before you enter even whatever, he said giving Edo back to them. A lot of you does not know. It means that he's going to give it back to the palace. They want every authority to come out from that palace. That's what they want. And a lot of you that is still being carried away emotionally. Now you know. Me, as you can see, now just bam. It was around 4 a.m. this morning. I uploaded the video. Meren Wayeni. Does it pains me? Yes. It pains me for what our people is to pass through. Not that it pains me say, as we not come become governor. Did I have anything to lose? God, did I have anything to lose? A trumpet today now. I tend to support my people because I don't get the kind of wicked man what our people get. Now, you cannot be a politician to fight a politician. You cannot be a part-time believer to fight a full-time devil. That's why I made myself a patriot. I discover my purpose. I discover my potentiality. I know that my potentiality, if I'm also a politician, I cannot talk to anybody. That's why I made myself a patriot. How can you be a part-time believer you want to fight a full-time devil? Politicians are not the fight politicians. So God wants to convert a lot of Edolites that have their brain center of their head to become a patriot so that we can fist up our state. I wonder why Tiger, the head of Tiger and Lion, Oppr Ssors leave that guy to be on the streets for the past 8 years. You want to tell me that guy you does not know that is Odioma? He's the one that slaughtered people in the palace? At the time you over-nurture people, you think you are doing the right thing. You would have put a lot of discipline, you know. Look at how they are going to be making noise. Having working with dollars, you know, waiting this head to Tiger and Lion, one can't do them. Any to remember how they are going to be increasing their tax they pay in the market, what the bus driver is to go through, what the back rider is supposed to go through, what the developers the Okangeli or can work our palace is going to unleash it on the people. On your demand. That was why I said people Oppr Ssors pile off his set with. Oppr Ssors was a very nice person, but he has error in his administrations. Most of them that occupy all these positions, they don't even know what to do because they are still slaves to the palace. You cannot govern people getting some of the slaves, the product around you. It can't work. If you are working alone, work alone. Make sure that this decision we are doing it. Economically, you raise all those states. It's only people that doesn't really know, like all these charlatans that are happy abroad. Evasion hangbeluwa. No do what they. Was one in boom. Ikunwa amu and yowa. When you are celebrating, I know when you are going to die. I know when you are going to die. I know when you are going to die. Then we are doing where you have the most useless person in your life that the world have ever recorded. Now you are happy that your people want to be subjected to slavery. Our market to EA and our brothers will be passing through suffering. Then courtesy right now. The courtesy go one time. He was parading himself with gun, with boys. You will look at how those is going to look like. If we do not get it right, these are areas I blame Oppr Ssors and this administration. You would have cleared these people away from the street. Investigate them, indict them. 2-10 person can come and no why. When I investigated dirty Davin were no my body now. Look at the state you are living after rescuing the school children. After helping our mothers. Look at the humiliation, the pensioner is going to be passing through. Do you think they are going to be paid pension? They hated Oppr Ssors today. Why must you pay pensioners? They hated Oppr Ssors today. Why must you not allow to be collecting land or collecting money twice from people that are building houses? They hated Oppr Ssors today. Why must you bring light to educational system in Edo State? They hated him for all good he have done. I saw a video where the police escorted Oppr Ssors out of the collation center. The same way as many of you that are happy today, that Obaseki's rights were taken away from him because he chose to stand to make sure Edo light have not been killed. In all your life, you are going to face humiliation. In all your life, I can't go back. When the brother of Joseph saw Joseph, were they able to say his dream? The dream about the do land must manifest. I'm not going to say thank God that you guys rang it or you ring the election. Wait for what is coming. Edo State is the credo of human civilization. So there is something unique about that Edo State. So you are going to wait for the calamity that is coming. But as many of you who feel Constitution will never be obeyed again in your life, even if I can't go in a back way. Or a US passport, you will ever be humiliated in your life. No matter how I will hate you, there are some certain humiliation will be facing as a person. I will not just go into the Oppr. When ejection issue came, I fought Obaseki alone. I did say because I love him. When ejection issue came, I took it upon myself. His Excellency, I know about this and you can't tell me this. You feel go school past me. I even insulted the man. I not say because I too love him. But be that, I did that for humanity. Now you did not allow the rule of law or democracy to be practiced. If you guys are all keeping quiet now, maybe after I don't answer, you celebrate small. Even when the collation have not even finished. Because they've told you already where we are going to win the election. We're not worried now. The brother of Joseph, they feel they sold him. They were very happy we sold him. They never knew that Joseph were in somewhere. Passing through his wilderness. He paid the necessary payments. He paid it completely. He were paying it, he paid it in prison. Even when he got another opportunity to sleep with Potiphar's wife, he looked at it, jumped through the window. But the dream come to pass or not. The dream about the Edo land was it must manifest. The mind of God, for God to liberate humanity, it must come. So this diversion also happened. God have a better plan for you that are weeping right now. I know a lot of you are dumbfounded. But if you have never one day listened to me before, follow me as I follow the God of our ancestors. Look for how you can get the hem of my cloth, just the same way I'm holding it right now. Hold me like this. Let's go through this process together. After this point in time, there's going to be a light. I have never broken. I am not dumbfounded because I know what is coming. This is the time you need God most. I'm still doing what I'm doing today because I know the humiliation our people were passing through before Obaseki came. Obaseki was a divine project. It did not just come and leave every other politician. That's why he's passing through this persecution today. He's passing through this persecution today because he's a divine. But do you know we can still contest this very election no matter how bad Nigeria will be. At the time we are outside for 7 days, we get it right already. What we demanded for? Beavers. Forensic analysis. Edo State governor. We can do, let's say about 100,000 of us. If we have more to 100, let's say 10 euro. About 10,000 of us in Europe. Here is something. You can carry international forensic analysis. Get a company here. There's a lot in America, private company. Let them bring up the beavers in our election. We do it again, so we can do it. The people own the power. Forget the military and FAC Europe. Those ones get where they go bagger. No whole weapon, no anything. So we are going to be applying Sowore formula. Take it back. You need to play here. We need to act as Biafra Liberation Army. While the spiritual agent will be doing their prayers, then the one on the street will be on the street. And let's see these people that go bagger. When you come out second day, you see they treat a man live a muko wari, una occupy a neck office. Then government can't declare public holiday journal. Obaseki enter street, lead the protest. Ask when your back. If you want to also support you. Let all the personnel line up. Let all the market women line up. No more school, or till we get to this route of this democracy that was troubled. How will a police take part in an election that their fingerprint they inside say and the palace? fighting against the people you are made to protest. When there are IDP camps everywhere, you guys are not protecting them. When Fulani are killing you, doesn't care. Are you kidding me? Una get lost. Some people like us don't do Naija. I mean, una want to kill. On our raw. You guys are lucky. So that is the only solution to this problem. God want to put things right. That's why he even made them ring down. Because make we do everything once and for all. This democracy more prepare and once and for all. So that in all election in Nigeria that is going to be happening, if there's going to be anything in Nigeria, nobody will ever ring election again. We want to demand for forensic analysis. The beaver should be submitted. It happened in federal. My election is wrong. I can't concede. With the 1 month number, then if we quit doing, we are not just going to go to court. We will occupy. This one is not suing yet. The youth should occupy ANEC office. No flight is leaving. All major roads that leave Edo, our block here. 100,000 block ukpo bona, 100,000 block ukpo no bomba, 100,000 report. We can achieve it. All the pensioners. Look at where on one day. If you were live at Mugiwa, let's see if we not get these things right. During Osomole were not paying pension. Osomole were not paying pension. So you shouldn't sit down inside the house. This is, I told you, it's survival of the fittest. This very period of time, survival of the fittest. Thank God they rang it. It's hard time we want to play things in order the way it ought to be. This Europe you are suing today, before they got it right now, you can no longer ring election openly. Are we military regime? Are we military regime? Now let we do this word that you win election now. You see the whole talks are the one even celebrating. We are not seeing anybody on time from Edo State celebrating. Now, why do Edo State people now give so the Edo State to tout? Look at the people representing you. Look at the person they are rigging the election for to come and represent you. When we have lawyers, we have a engineer here abroad. Why not they do video? Say this one is unacceptable. If America right now, about let's say 2 or 3 association, just go to CNN, find a way to go to CNN, do a broadcast there. This is they are going to cause war. Encourage your people from abroad for them to go out. On an IFOCC, it's going to be a peaceful protest. Let them bring the army. The people hold the power. Now we get the power. They are gone, not they shoot. Now when one may shoot, now you go shoot. Or something will betray ourselves. But Mali said, how long shall they kill our prophet while we stand aside and look? Anytime they catch our freedom fighter, we go fold hands. Anytime they catch our freedom fighter, we go fold hands. Up to now, Una the Kano today is lavishing dear dead dungeon. Is it not what that man be shouting for? Or Masi Manivia do Benena, Mani Manoro. We die from a dose, they never reach our body, so. Is it not the same Brafa method you are going to use now? So, also, you know, come here, let don't let mock our people. I see most of our useless politicians, only me one who have stretched hand of fellowship. When Sowore came out as taking back, I saw his ideology, I joined him. When I saw Nnamdi Kanu advocating, you know, the very day Nnamdi Kanu created ESN, I did a video about it. Was about it. I just, you know, just sit talking just for talking sake. I did not just do it so, okay, maybe he's going to be showing recognition to that very video. Just a normal activism idea. But you know, this very man caught that very video. Because as a sensible person, I know that what he meant with that very ESN is to combat with the Fulani so that their people have food to eat. Do you know, that was the very day Doylen declared war on me. We are being on war, physically, spiritually, through frequency and otherwise. They have not been able to remove one light from my hair. It has been there that I'll be dying. Why do you think they hate me? You cannot be hitting on me. I will hit on your father. So if we that is in abroad, we can pick up our phone and encourage our people at home. How can you say we are living in a democratic society? What is democratic here? What is good about the one Nigeria you are praising? What is good about the one Nigeria you are praising? This nonsense can no longer happen in Biafra land. Biafra will soon be declared somehow, someday. By December. Because they want us to go into armed struggle. We may not have money to buy gun, but let's occupy the streets. They will reverse that result. At the time, no flag. Economic of Edo State, Etiandoru, economy. Nobody can shoot. The federal government, they'll come to fear. They are afraid of the people. They don't want me to not be do protest and not betray New York. Airport, no flight moving, no flight coming. No flight moving, no flight coming. Even the ANEC, whatever, with unity, this election, immediately, they will recall all the beavers. They will go to their sister, go bring the result, come out. Look how they were now inflating results. At the initial stage, the thing we are going on fine. The result that came out, about 80% of the vote that they have already counted, Action was already winning with about 60,000 automatically. The remaining 20% right now, how do you now maneuver it that now makes you to declare yourself winner? That's why we have not heard from the ANEC. I know they have already declared them winner. That's why they know what they have planted. Imagine Wike being a Edo State just to come and force a government and give to us. Are we going to allow this nonsense? Now, all the years we spend abroad, the money our fathers and our mothers spend is sending us to school will not become a waste. Then what is remaining? Are we not going to slavery era right now? We are going to, so we cannot choose our leader. As big as I am with my age and my potentiality in Europe, I cannot choose my leader. Even Nuremberg Code, I quoted it for you that time. That was the Nuremberg Code 2.0 that were set up after the Second World War. Now they take just the Nazi Malaysia and the Kazarian mafias. Nobody have the right to force anything to you except you don't accept it. That's what democracy means. You choose your leader. Now, how will you subject the will of the people? You submerge it. The will of the people so that your will will count. Now, what is your plan? Since our people have not been able to go to farm, how many times have Wike or the federal government let me with, or even your palace? I've shown concern about it. How many times have the useless target line on the people parabolating right now, saying that our people can no longer go to farm, Oppr Ssors the insecurity? They are happy right now because they have taken over power again. They want to come and kill you. Is it not better you just protest and let them kill you right now than for you to go through that hunger and starvation? As you still get strength now, before they will drain you, after 1 year you come to protest, messing after that. You that strength now occupy the street. Don't let them drain you first when you no longer have energy. After they might have leech on you, they might have been able to. They never enrage weapon now. They never enrage weapon now. Federal government never set for this war. It is better you do it now. As you are doing it after 7 days in the street, the 8 days, they will call for forensic now. Be that and so it be. We are going to be calling for forensic analysis. How many people voted in Orion? The real vote, Adoka. Then the real thing will be given to the real person. If you say you want to prolong it just the same way useless Peter Obi don't let me with, I love you did not understand what Peter Obi meant for you. Then later we are not talking for end back governance protests. If Peter Obi have allowed the people to occupy the street, then we would have gotten it right. We would have not been passing through what we are passing through in Edo State today. They say when the head is sick, the body is sick. This is the problem. And this is my humble submission to you this morning. No need for you to start this. Let's strategize and look at what is done the plan B. As when I've already spoken, that's the best thing they can say. So PDP, mobilize yourself. This is not liberatory. We want to get the forensic analysis of this very election. We are not certified by this election. We are not going to court. We are not going to court. This should be recounted again, or you fix another day for election. We will wait. Fix another emergency for election. Fix another day for the election. That is just it. You can demand for it. You own, not be Oppr Ssors you want to talk for your man. That man have no strength, but your strength is bigger than Oppr Ssors' own. That's why King David said in Psalm 133. He said, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Even Nehemiah, when the gate of the Jerusalem fell, according to how it was created, Nehemiah fell for call for cooperation because of the capacity that he has. You can do this thing. I also mentioned to you yesterday here, if before the election, about Jephthah in the book of Judges chapter 11. How when the children of Ammon rose up against the Gileadites, then they went end up looking for Jephthah, who they want first humiliated. So me, as a person, I'm not advertising myself here. I have a very huge role to play in our own democracy, which we are playing here. All this one right now, for those of you who believe in politics, particularly people that were placed on that salary, God also want to threaten your understanding. See, I want to put you in the position where what you think I've been going through. Nobody pays me money. Nobody pays me money. Not even appreciation after election. I'm not even appreciating anybody right now. Maybe after the election, you are going to come and say anything. Take 1,000 naira. No. Just for I'm doing it for our people. So God wants every one of us like that to begin to render selfless services. And these same people right now that celebrate, they don't know what is coming for them because of their senselessness. It takes wisdom to understand wisdom. It is somebody that technologically savvy, who have his brain as the center of his head, can be able to understand Oppr Ssors governance. Oppr Ssors governance is not made for tout. It's not made for tiger and lion. It's made for the civil servants. It's made for the students. It's made for the pensioner. It's made for the people that are well articulated. It's not made for slaves. Because these people are slaves, they are like donkey. The more load you put on donkey, if donkey does not carry load, they go to quarrel. If donkey does not, if you don't push more load on donkey, donkey go to quarrel. That's what donkey does. So most of how can you expect somebody that will just come out, hey, or vient walking, what did you expect? Such a person can never think well. That's why I've said it right from time. Edo people should be able to distinguish themselves. Now, two Edos will they see. Two Edos now will they see. That was why I named it. That what's happening right now. The fight is between, the election is between the darkness and light. The election is between the kingdom of darkness and kingdom of light. That's what the election is made for. You can see with the reflection today. I'm not a conspiracy theorist in all these things. We don't just say things. We say it because it is what is already there. So these people, they are slaves. So whatever, slaves, they do the other side of everything. They do opposite of freedom. That's what they do. They do opposite of freedom. They are coming right now for revenge. As many right now that can pay for Oppr Ssors, if you go back home, all Oppr Ssors supporters, most of them, they are going to be leaving Benin. They will leave Benin. They are going to be leaving because these people, they are so tyrannical, they are so idiotic that even when Oppr Ssors won in 2020, we didn't humiliate anybody. We have never wanted, they are still the one, even since that very 2020, they have been sorting Oppr Ssors. No Oppr Ssors cabinet are mobilized to beat any of them. Let me see whether you can be able to talk again tomorrow. Your freedom of speech is taken. And market women, this is going to be inflated. They are going to be bruised. Over this very economy now, they'll constantly inflate tax where they pay because all of them want to create their revenue. Imagine head of Tiger and Lion now. He's going to give all his people maybe carry the whole market. They're not dragging with them because you know how they do the election. That's so doing. Look at the innocent mothers that's going to be suffering. Look at how pensioners, where they receive money before, on the 26th, they don't get a lot. 6 months in amigo. Agmonihi. So let's begin to design what is coming. Not that they are coming to come and do something better for the people. That's not why they are taking over the government. Is it not to Shombole that said that is supposed to show us a very huge concern that shop will become a shop dead? They've said a lot of things that will allow you to slide. They have been using, I was shouting, why are they using the palato which on their political opponents? Most of us, we feel does it concerns me? Now that day, me I be a Catarian making no. Me I be a Catarian. I do a Catarian pass you guy, eh? Forget the activities they make person at time come to talk anyhow. I do a Catarian pass you. If you that I'm more baller too. Oh man, worry me make here, but not see me be me. I do a Catarian. I did jump pass you now. You think say now what they blow me or they do waiting and they do me for me they come bongo. I know they come bongo now. I know they come bongo for real day now. Only no your mommy so work so working here mira me ye. Can't go and born off for long. So I'm doing what I'm doing just because the passion I have for humanity. I'm not the type okay me any work I'm okay. I'm supposed to be relaxing right now for 3 days in my year. 3 days in my look at all my eye and they red like the smoking bow. I was solo maybe in Remanana. I was Sulime. So one of they take and say whatever any person is doing, if they do on his own personal selfish interest. A lot of people that be speaking about our democracy, fella speak, this one speak, who now they cannot speak. So worry on compromise. Right now, so worry I've come back to the right senses. So worry when it came to whatever, it was you banner Edo people right now who never done Take It Back before when we were there. They are not going to become a member of Take It Back. Edo people right now, the one that are good, who never supported Unadi Kanu before in his own ideology, they are not going to support Unadi Kanu right now. They are not going to start tweeting bail Unadi Kanu or discharging Manakute. Then why do we stay this long when we know that Ukonozo or when you agbe, and they cannot be one agbe. Anytime a human being humiliation or underestimation in California is underestimation in Spain. underestimation in Italy is underestimation in Greece. But at time we want to use this political or begin to use sentiment or this segregational mentality or makamama where it not concern me. If you are a normal human being, you feel trauma put. Like when they forcefully Oppr Ssors that was in 4th position in Imo State election, I insulted though now me give Oppr Ssors idiot. I supported Imo people because I know that thing was inhuman. I support, right? That's what I do. If you are a truth teller, you don't care where that truth is coming from. If you are a truth teller, you don't care whether one idiot. Now they do the thing. Find way to you parable to do. Look at now when what you were talking about. They still collected the mandates from you. But when I was telling you, the palace is your problem. Did you believe? You see today it is clear. The APC who is right now. Imagine you worshiping your oppressor. That's the greatest downgrading a state, someone putting the state himself in the state of Ajagaduism to what I feel. The highest state of dilemma you can be, it is when you know that this person is the one killing you. You are still saying Kabiesi. The very day I noticed it, you are not contributing anything positive to my life. My dear, we declare that war. Where are they? So now here that they read book rich. Now here that they find money rich. The highest place you can ever be in the world. Forget say they consider that geology take create America and Canada. My dear, ewe bo wa ewe bo ema face, ema yeskuse, ema we mi e me ye na. So me mi agbona ne. Me na mi ohu. Iwa na wa mi ohu na gbe na na ko. But wodo aro be governor. Na eni. Ima wa me hand work we no wa ye na. You cannot do anything because what do wash you free. Emon wa ka gbele ma ise. So that is it. All hands should be on deck. Let's roll up our sleeves. Why guys are here and I? All these rallies, the PDP supporter, if the one way they would do for Dr. Garrick said now, so even so the rally big rich. The soldiers that they cannot shoot you. It is when you are faking it, they can even open gun. They can't shoot you. We are demanding for a forensic analysis. At least only day, only loading. That one must come. Who laughed best? I can not guess a later now. They suck blood. They suck blood now. But at time so now they're furious. They don't do it for now. I'm not having broken heart right now. I'm not having broken heart because I know right from time they have been an enemy. I'm not having broken heart because I know where they have been an enemy. I know a day is going to come. The same word I'm using right now. A lot of you right now, we're swan tear but never wake away. A lot of you right now, we're swan tear but never wake away. A bear will come one day, you carry phone, you will do more than me. That's why it is better to start very early so that you don't arrive late. I started my own activism very, very early. That's why today now, I'm not under anybody. I'm not under anybody's jurisdiction. I have the right to curse you or insult you. One, you are not my father. You have never treated me as a son. In my word, don't mind me there. So, when you wear a battle soon, then you will toss your bar and have value. I have the right to also say, I was your buyer. It is my own right. When walking, look at the person you got called a father. Has it not shown to you now that we are too useless and they go to me? Follow them. You follow them. Go follow them. Me, I don't want anybody to be my friend. I'm not saying it for you to. This is my cross. Honor what we reveal now. I will pay for whatever thing I've done. But one thing I will not do. Do. One more here. One more here. Me man, me other person will you. We are trying to remove our state from a state of dilemma. But we are going on a state of dilemma where we should have low debate to it. Or a governor who cannot, even the press interview that you were granted for 2 minutes. Tell me, imagine it. What foreign investor can such a person get? That to say they want to come and suck money. A wicked narrative, though we have people abroad. A dot to the world. A dot to idiots. Just look at how idiocy it is. Can any of us interfere in River State election? Can we? We cannot talk abroad because we were born to be a lunatic. Our freedom were stripped away from our lives. For what now? Then tomorrow you say you are born free. Only when you feel you want to talk, you the racist me. No, is this one not life now? Look at the people you people are respecting. That one will campaign from America. He go to camp now. Make it pass this one now. He will start putting blame on the. I tell you at that time, when I'm not doing like this, now make them win. That's how this man in America is going to leave you for the one you are. That's one I can create a foundation in your auditorium where he's an APC independent. I'm telling you ahead of time because this broken heart will banning. Everything will be treated. Because in a little malety. That's why their campaign were never sophisticated. The people who were really the bourgeoisies of this very campaign that caused this very mayhem. If people are joining me to indict really the palace, they are getting work with all of them, they were robbing it. I got Polian like that more news. All of them with BBC, they are using the palace of the Oppr Benin to withdraw their political opponent. We put everything there. Hello, I'm on live broadcast. I did live broadcast. Then we put everything there. But I mean, now. Somebody have already called you where even me working. What for say one? Very dehydrating. I was going with a newspaper. The palace of the Oppr Benin, the APC candidate was, you mentioned their name. They are using the palace as to which hunt their political opponents. A news him before you know, they'll begin to lose their grip. Anyone over the bill don't win that. But who give us money? The few money people donated, added amount to it. I reckon the man will vote. Who are giving me the men politician there? Who are giving activism alone no de no wa na woto. Maybe again. Aji me ya set wa up. Me ga is a robi ju wa. Mu wa maila dana do gba keme. Wa na we ni mere mana na. Drone lili me kian. Wa na we imi du kan aji me kun fi no wa na ya gele boss wa. Nobody does anything. It's a new guy one migo or ya wo negbe. A chief of staff. Osagbovo yo iwa migo or ya wo negbe. On amigo ya wo negbe. Then why me man in one why we dey close to can give you guys idea if you cannot even do the thing? Why we? When you got any person come here and you tell me, what can we do? We publish it here in Spain. How much detail to put in a newspaper? If somebody know where we press, they will interpret the BBC when we are they will go pro, but we didn't do anything. Did we do it? We didn't do anything. I studied. Do you know what's called witch hunt? Go and look at the meaning of witch hunting. That's the best language you can use. They later now use police to also witch hunt us. Using palace to witch hunt us. Then at the end of the day, what happened? How can you fight this three demonic entity? The IGP of Nigeria came. I was expecting our people from America, they are going to make a press interview. Our UK people. This actually don't mean what? Or what do mean what? All you people do is Zoom. For you people to hold a press conference, channel it to New York, whatever, news, whatever. Look at what is happening. The IGP of Nigeria, the interference in the state election, we don't need. I'm a newspaper. You people, this man traveled to come and see you guys. Really from his heart that yielded any produce. You thought where I speak jargon sabi. A jargon si metalo. Okay, I me as son concept de go. E sympathizer na hen nu wahia mie. Nu wahia wa mie wo bi me na woto. Nu wahia wa mie. Imagine why celebrate. But as many of you celebrating today, about they not do that. I mean ero egbe. Amienero egbe ogari ko mie. Amienero egbe ogari ko mie. Inogoma nwa o sister. Etu we gena na roba secularism election. Area so na de e graphic knows that ogbuwe. Go and look at it at nanobots or nanotech. Or where we didn't know when. All my good where we been and have Donald Trump we put it from having me Marodi, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. Oh, one man go and look at what that man is doing today to save humanity. Oh, wow. They are helping to make sure from 3.8 megahertz radio. You are celebrating your own one that have your own nowhere now. I mean, I don't mock at people. That's why I don't mock at people. I mean, no phone at all. Be that or phone one or secure a problem or what because we're already in humanity having salvation. But they not do that now. Or they are you going to be here the boys who are the boys exempted? Maybe also we can be exempted. If they exempt you, oh my God, no, they will not even exempt you. Police now become good. Police now ring a lesson from one wagbati or 10 men or 10 men. Police now me or not you know where. Palace now de bayan. Iana here asombo iana me. Modo pevolo webe towu poni. E modo pevolo unwa so igo dao. O kan togbo. E modo pevolo una gele water na no celebrating awe amike we ama modo pevolo. Uma water we to we no gbo tun unwe we ta kan agbe mi na ri enu. Ebe wo kan modo pevolo. Ebe aporo edi no de. Tu kan gam yo kan. Upo no je no mi ogogogo. Bi no wa ya do ekina ogogo de gbe la wa gbe. Agbagba kan ga gbo wa. Then I will be very happy. And that's in my brother collecting something from our waiters. When I was warning you people, why the same thing happened in Israel. It happens the way it was created. Moses met two Egyptians fighting, two Israelites fighting. He called them and said, Walare, you guys are brothers, stop fighting yourself. They mock at him and say, oh, you want to come and kill us the way you killed two Egyptians the other day. A man wait to you, then he ran. So for those of you who are losing emotion right now, go and check some of our past videos. I do video ahead of time. Our video is evergreen. It's for all weather. On a video men we are to have here we here. On a video me so past video. Ni me akpe no we akpe babana. Uwe yes. Ikatale na ya yotone. When I was reading Exodus 14:14, God will fight your fight, you will hold your peace. Have you know you have a fight? Do you know even they fight you? Have you been able to? We don't know they fight us. We don't know they fight us. Some people are celebrating. I go back when useless set of people. Stay in the kingdom now. Now we take Edo back in there. You people better relocate from abroad. You're graphing us at the better relocate back and go to your kingdom and leave us here. Relocate back to your kingdom. I think why we not they doing now. If they succeeded in announcing the fake election, but they not do that. If they succeeded in announcing the fake election, but they not do that. Now we know you know. Why can't any palace or river? Any already true since 830 years. Why me? Why me? You have been there for more than 830 years. They're very freaky, man. Very freaky, man. I don't really know why go to TV no more. We're not going more 20-something years of America. You that couldn't preserve a wife. And yes, now, Prince Kev, that nobody, they don't care. As we don't talk rich. Nigeria don't expire. They don't care up to today. Even at the ring election, instead of a lot of people to start with it, they won't do it. There's ways to look for after they might have given them back the election. Let's correct this very system. Nobody cares. Nigeria don't expire. They know they care. Palace are a problem. They know they care. Now who's now your problem? Every man no problem with. Or you don't think all you are going through today. Now so God one may be. This thing we created, weapons are given to you, and you have the right to change it. If they concede, APC are in those states forever now. If they concede, it's not because what I'm fighting for. APC in those states forever now. Incumbent governor, in a ring election, now you can't. There's no Jupiter again. What even make us to get it from it? Well, because that happened. Our ancestors were the one that triggered that disqualification. They disqualified Baseki. He wants power to go to PDP. That was why it happens. But our sluggishness, we do not have a proactive measure. That's why this thing happened. Oppr would have cleared a lot of this away from the society right from time. He still left again the lion to be on the street with their full leg on the ground. You would have indicted these people, let them be investigated. And all Oppr cabinet, the man, not by PhD, while you press interview, how can you pie yourself with people who does not have brain? You don't govern like that. If your government must be effective, carry people where they around you. Be better people in your body. The Zoom this thing what they support Oppr last year. I said, okay, now let's do a continuation of this very thing. I never knew that they was already having a plan. They are going to go and take money. I got their APC. APC now. One of them called me in UK, telling me, "Bana, no, chairman." It's like telling me to come and join APC, for example. Or telling me about APC. It's like you are telling God to bow down for devil. I don't do such a thing. I have an integrity to protect. I have my people to liberate. So today, now he himself will be very happy because they are winning. So everybody they struggle. $20,000 now. Who you are? Why woman? Why you are the why? So what it is like there's nothing like continuity, you know. So at the end of the day, you see people live the kind of life that even that were never destined for them to live. That's what they do. Now, when I said it, let's do this a continuation. Nobody cares. Artifact matter just come join us. These idiots, this moron way they UK. Nyonkawa step back. Oppr you go and apologize to the palace. UK ni kunwe amuari wa. Unwok be anwo ho han popo wa be UK ni. One is supporting me down Edo State. Unwok be anwo ho popo wa. You guys want to die as slaves. E moya fe na bua bia we bo we nwane. Your son of 24 years or 18 years or 19 years meet you the same condition. Women enabling environment in we create yotone no you where cannot live a fulfilled life. The same money son work we were. You think that life is made for you? That was a fabricated life created and I'm where you were. Uwe abarewe bobano. Agmo ya mama. Abarewe boba was na bomana mawe. That what you can only account for is block and submit. Did you have a business today not worth 500,000 kekan, 500,000 euro kekan? Oppr have a business that fetch him money. As when have idiot in again on one swing to no one swing no talk be a celebrate event. He has a business. It doesn't matter of he go back to business again. One now. Does he have anything to lose? Do you look at somebody who is hungry for money? I like people that will come to political tell, okay, like what I'm doing right now, I'm not being funded. Now my money I take to buy my clothes where they wear. You go wear the perfume, man. I'm not being funded by anybody who okay, oh my allowance scenario, man. No. I take care of my bills. Occasionally some people say, okay, brother, really go your way phone. At times people okay, brother, we know where at the phone, you know. I'm looking good today. I take care of myself. By myself. Now me they bath myself. Now me they shave myself. Then okay, what this is giving to me? I'm doing it because of passion I have for humanity. Also, Oppr is also Aswan is which I know. I know this is through frequency and consciousness. All these men, they are not after what they are going to get from the state. Rather that they want to liberate their people. I can look at rubber plantation. There's a video I'm going to be uploading at any time. No do Oppr achievement. A mistake in even made. Oppr we are not showing project. There are Apostle Alfredo, you know, Sanoi. Nobody were showing Oppr project. We have SYST. We have Osagbovo. They were not using their money to be showing Oppr projects. Because any event plan or go beyond where make it not end well. Is it how to end well now? Some of the things Oppr did today is not on media. I will send a video clip of about 5 minutes. Nous devons revenir à raise l'économie. Mais maintenant, tout modular refinery Edo State as we speak. Two modular refinery. A lot of refinery. I'm not tired of media because I go near Uta. They marry no Uta. Then you say you are supporting the government. Here na Rimuna. Me age one of career politician even work here you. Okagwe megbe ne. So why can't fund me? I've been in this social media for quite some time. Politician man wear new thing. be 20 naira there. Amamu me ye monthly salary. So when I'm your monthly salary ni, you guys better go and mobilize and take back the election. So I've given my victory here what I needed to do. This is my I'm giving out here. Oh, Saba Wavi, in Avi Nigeria, or now we come home, you can't do it. I've did the highest protest. Ebo Melele Binamolode. Or my easy wedota, Ama Yosi Buemufwa. A sniper here, what get a boy for a kekan. Contra. So this is even more than. Normal protest, I will arrive so far my go with me, or by the hand anybody you resist or foe. This one they can kill you at any time. So I've did the highest protest for humanity. So what we won't even do. Why get slide though? When I'm not gonna say me as when they carry people go court, no. Or a court in Igba, be on the street from today. Back be 7 days you are. They will revoke that very result. And you guys will cry for forensic analysis. But what you plaque our forensic analysis needed. And you can't do this to us. The people, as I've said earlier, they are bigger than the government. You are more powerful than the greatest army in the world, particularly when you come together as one. You are more powerful more than the greatest army in the world, particularly when you come together. This is a stolen election. So it is your right, it is your mandate. So all of you should mobilize. Opportunity for you to come and exercise your ruggedity. Because they are going to subject, imagine a court to one on here take over Nania. The opposite court evil, they are going to be facing humiliation. What about the vigilante who were working under Obaseki? I know any more one because it's so con Embolo one at the camp. Baba was the camp in. Then why are talo? You know, when my way we're gonna large my de go with the camp again because no way by all. But as many of you that go to the camp, man, I do where the people that be committing the crime, but not that you have been a part of them that commit the crime. You now become a complicit and because me, I'm confident of what is coming. The salvation for humanity and redemption. So the whole world cannot be liberated while those states will be left behind. Because those states is the credo of human civilization. So there is something unique about that very place, which so many things that are going to be happening in Nigeria is going to happen in Edo State. If you do it well, what is going to be happening in Edo State will be the one that will fix Nigeria. Because there is a reason why they call it heartbeat. When the heart stopped beating, what happened? So that's why, what does King Solomon said in the book of Proverbs 4 verse 23? He said, guard your heart with all diligence. So being that Nigerians refuse to guard their heart, let's shut down the heart. Let's shut down the heart. Let's make sure the heartbeat of the nation stop breathing. Occupy the streets. Let the senator, the good senator, let the good patriot in the whole Africa, even up to Kukuyu, up to the manly, let them see a protest that they rank our election in Edo State. That word they do not be Lagos. We have done it before, we can do it again. Let occupy the streets as soon as they announce their useless election. Let be on the streets. I get the government should also make provision ready to go and be buying food for you people. That one should be that is defending the state. So far, don't destroy government properties. Airport shut down, no movement of vehicle. A school at the way. We can achieve this thing very cheap. Okay, where you don't let them go sit down first. They do inauguration before you come to protest, my dear. Again, and if you do it now, then nobody can shoot you, because the same police that drank this very election, they'll start asking themselves questions. I told you guys not to do it too. Go and look at what you are causing in Edo State. Omega no say banner. People will pass you past them. They'll come go and say, who really did this thing? Who did this very thing? That one may even make a Tunubu. Being that you ran this very for you to become a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, then you also went to go and rank Edo State own again. Then automatically you see everything putting itself in place. But why me don't you? I know a lot of you will start at comment now. Come to Benin. The fight I fought is more than your own. That your own, they learn. They born me and would have been very happy. I fight the more difficult fight. We don't know what it takes. Why am I not there now? Well, maybe no there would not understand. So let me be leaving you guys here today, being on the 22nd of Sunday, 22nd of September, after the election of Edo State were manipulated. So this video we made in conjunction to encourage our people who are dumbfounded, our people who are heartbroken, our people who feel there's not going to be tomorrow again. But I'm assuring you right now, there is hope. There's going to be a light after the tunnel. In every struggle in life, at times you begin to go in life, you begin to come across different kind of hurdles. That's why when Joseph had a dream, God always showed him the throne. He never showed him the wilderness. God always showed him the throne. He never showed him the wilderness. So we always see us when winning. We never knew that there is also a battle we are supposed to fight that is more than even the campaign before we can get it back. So this is the first stage. Now they show themselves of who they are, let mark the street and take back our mandate. Freedom is not voluntarily given by the oppressor. They don't give it voluntarily, demand for it. And in demanding for it, you have to roll up your sleeves and cause spade a spade. You have to put on that garment of a patriot. I'm a born patriot. That's why I'm not afraid of anybody. If you want to really know my hand, bring it on. When you have a lapo never dona, when you sponsor wa, imama we cut in waji wado gwaleme. When wayi mbuwa you put nene, let them sponsor you abroad here. Where gwaleme me, I'm never ready. I'm assuring you, that you will be castrated. It will affect or even up to your kidney, your esophagus, or yaro. You don't dare patriot. I'm not a politician. That's why I do my thing. I support good governance. It gives me joy. Good governance gives me joy. Then people are celebrating, writing whatever. When you no take it, wow. A big gate on a boy your wukan. Big gate on a boy. When they boy, do you know yourself? When boy, all of them are celebrating nonsense. Okay, ya do mu no. Okay, ya mu no wa ye ne go, we mere no ya invest in ne go. We mere e palasi ka hin to bi ya hu. Have they not been selling them before Basaki came? Have they not been doing that dino crown? Have they not been doing that human sacrifice? Me am mere la den we. Ya to ma pokulo wo do ni. Obubu agbete. Ya we no you na ma mi wa gbon de. Who na dey feed? E gu wa we yo. Money we dem wan give not be cloth you wan use am buy. Ne no wo we have me maybe have gbeni e we yo. Ni mejo e me ni. Okrika me mebe jo krika na e maka no we ade me de abi wa we na we do amu e label ko we la dem social media o we gan so ime na wo ya gan so abi zara e wa ni bun we de mama gbagbe ma wa soju gbe Friday market nu gbe wa gbon wa soja balanya iyan o katikati di vie nu hen mu yuru di bata nu hen gba na ma me wa gbon de gbera no wa isagin kun we gwa ohun ma no wa gbele no gbelu wa gbon have useless people no mama celebrating that people failure when you have already failed only we very beautiful wa iwana wa mi we na gbegbe keke na mo ko ne wo ye mi no ya agun that's the highest adegi eke wa gbon na adegi eke we kin let me be going wa we fi gbe wa fi Ferrari me be fi push and start what's the difference? Maria Madrid no carry 20 minutes as a the difference in a row. Where we play. The same economy no where them and there. Then what freaks you people? What they know you be mu wana? Who are bewa? They know you be mu wana. I been able to ayobo wagele o wana gele call. Why man na call him? They not dey yeke na. Not dey yeke no bewa gbon. Useless set of people. Celebrating stupidity. Celebrating failure. Celebrating a governor, a man wa mudupo cannot even read and write. Why calamity no denuwa o ring election? They are all celebrating. Celebrating for you to not come and be a killer no gbele man way. So let me believe in you guys. Maybe I'll give you some other update later. Whatever thing that comes out in the election, please take it with your faith. The most important thing, we occupy the street. So we've already get the instinct of what they are going to come out with. They have already started their celebration already. That's why I'm doing this video ahead of time. But what is coming for them? Something very big is going to hit them. They have never experienced something like their life before. So just cool your mind. Don't be devastated. Be encouraged. There's going to be light after the tunnel. Okay? So have a nice day. and remain uplifted. Ciao.